Hey dads and coaches, this is Coach Mac with Authority Football. Welcome back to Whiteboard Wednesdays. Now the problem we're going to talk about today, it's on us, and it's the fact that we want to go out and stress those defenders, make them wrong, but we end up stressing out our own quarterbacks because we're not really explicit on how he's going to execute all the stuff we want him to go out and execute. So we want to simplify all of that, and we do that through being simple with how we attack and stress those defenders. And we talked about lateral stress being one of the 3 ways to attack the secondary. Last week we broke down cross stress, and today we're going to talk about a flow stress, which is another type of lateral stress that we can go out and beat these defenders. Now, let's look at an example here. Okay, here is the read we're going to conflict and stress. Now, we want to do a flow stress, which means our routes, instead of crossing like we talked about last week, our routes are actually going to flow together. They're going to go the same direction. Okay? So an example, we want to stress this guy, and here's a great way to set this concept up. We can work in trips. We can get rid of that corner and open up that grass over there by sending something vertical. And now what we can do is we can send that speed out there, and then you can see immediately we're, of course, stressing this number 2 defender, this linebacker. Okay? Now, he has a decision to make. He's got to turn and go aggressively after it, or he's going to stay still. If he stays still, we throw it. This is plan A. If he goes and pursues it and moves out, you see how we flow and follow and fill right behind him, making him wrong. The faster he goes out, the more space he opens up inside for us to hit him. If he stays still, the faster we get the ball out into space, in the grass, so we can work up the sideline here, following this vertical route. So really simple, really effective concept. Allows us to narrow the field for our smaller, younger guys or guys that don't have that strong arm, and we can go after this. Now, the most common problem we see, same thing, anytime we put these stresses on our defenders, is waiting for this guy to make a decision. If he hasn't made a decision, then he's made his decision. So we need to go out and execute plan A unless, and this is plan A. We have the leverage. And you see I've drawn these 2 routes slightly separately, which might help. I've drawn the speed out here, which pulls him faster. He either commits or we get the leverage. And as he works after it, we can fill in behind. Now the next problem I see is over pursuing from the backside. If this linebacker is flowing and then he gets stuck in no man's land, we don't want to carry our route into him. We want to, of course, flow behind him, and that's the name of the stress. So it's simple. So we want to close the gear. We've got leverage against this guy, so we can work outside and we can simply hit that route right in there. Easy throw, really easy read, and really frustrating for a defense because no matter how good they are, this guy's always going to be wrong. So check us out next week. We're going to talk about the 2 ways that we can go after and stress our defenders vertically and break that down. We'll see you then. Hey, this is Coach Mac. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel.